Hi folks, it's Steve here. Hey, we're going to tell stories from the Red Couch. So I think I'm going to do a series on stories in real estate from the Red Couch. So let's dive into it. Where did you get this red couch? Is probably what you're asking. Well, I sold 3 properties this week, and this one came out of that property. And the story behind it is that property owner was downsizing and going into assisted care living, and they had to get rid of a lot of furniture and kind of really downsize from a 1,800 square foot house down to about 950 square feet. So there wasn't everything that they could take with them. This was one of them. And they hired a company to come and help them downsize, which we'll get into another series, and I'll tell you how that is done. But I was in there, I was getting the house prepped, getting it ready to sell, and the people that were coming to, actually they came and took the couch, and they took it to Goodwill, and all of a sudden I see the truck come pulling up again, and I was wonder if they forgot something. And they jump out, hey Steve, the couch, their Goodwill's not going to take it. It's too dirty. We're going to have to drop it off, and you're going to have to dispose of it. Have junk removal people come and get it, because they only take stuff that they can actually sell on consignment, or if they can't sell it, they're going to take it to Goodwill, and it was in rough shape. And I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. It just needs some cleaning. It just really needs some cleaning. So I took about 4 hours, and I have a steam cleaner that I use when I'm doing some stuff in the houses, getting them ready to prep. If the cleaners had missed something, I always have my backup. If I have to clean a stain or clean something off a drapery, or if it's something staged and somebody spilt something later on it, you need to have that type of equipment. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get my steam cleaner out. I'm gonna try one of these cushions and see how well it comes out. Well, it came out great. This thing looks awesome after I got done with it. So I'm like, oh, now what do I do with it? And I'm like, this would be really cool to have in my office. So I got my office set up, and I'm going to start doing stories from the Red Couch. And it's all going to be about real estate, what happens in real estate. So I had a really unique experience this week. Never happened to me before. I sold 2 houses to the same buyer. So this buyer came through, and they were looking in this particular neighborhood, and they wanted as many houses that they could get. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Are they investors? And like, no, they just want all their family members to live in the same neighborhood. And they had a decent amount of funds. And I had 2 listings actually in the neighborhood, about 100 yards apart from each other, actually. Maybe not even 100 yards apart, more like maybe 60, 70 yards apart. Beautiful homes on a golf course community. One was just right off of the golf course, and the other one was across the street. Well, they came in and they loved them. So I got purchase agreements on both properties. I mean, does that happen? How often? Hardly ever, right? When you actually sell 2 properties in the same day and to the same buyer. It's crazy. Right now we're going through the inspection period. I think that's going to go smooth, and we'll go from there. Yeah, the nice thing, cash buyer closing in 2 weeks. What a dream. What a dream come true. And this market in Scottsdale, Phoenix, Paradise Valley, it's been a tough market because there's not a lot of inventory. The inventory's down low. We're about, I'd say 12,000 below our average inventory mark right now as of this video. Hope to pick up some more inventory for my new listings and stuff like that. I still have some listings out in Gold Canyon, literally 2 houses, not side by side, but across the street from each other, that are spectacular. So I'm doing open houses this weekend, and hopefully, you know, have somebody come through. It'd be awesome to have something happen like it happened in this. But it goes to show you, people want to live near family, and especially if you can find a really nice neighborhood that would accommodate that. It's amazing. So that's my story for this week. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to hear more stories like that, hit subscribe, and hey, watch for Stories from the Red Couch with Steve.